You are now rocking with the Cool Cats. And me, the D.E.V. Now, when we initially get our first cat, we all make a lot of mistakes. Even when you dive in as deep as I have, it still takes some time to learn them. A lot of things that would seem to be common sense doesn't apply to them. They are truly unique creatures. They are weirdos. And even over time, it may never be perfect, but working towards a harmonious existence together is the key. We all have to tolerate one another. And love will conquer all. That is so corny. Somebody told me to say that crap. So here are some things we definitely all need to work on. And this is not the typical get your cat spayed and neutered or don't declaw your cat type of stuff. Now, of course, those things are important, but most people kind of know that by now. These are more common mistakes that most people make. So I present to you the top 7 cat owner mistakes. So to start us off, the number 7 mistake that cat owners make is not respecting their cat's nature. Cats are unique animals with unique characteristics. They have traits like finding high spots and sharpening their claws. These things might be frustrating to some people. Now, I won't go into why cats do these things here, but understand that it is their nature and you cannot change it. You brought the cat into your home. They didn't ask to be there. So instead of getting upset with them, accommodate their needs instead. You'll have a fruitful relationship because of it. If you down with the vibe, like and subscribe. The number 6 cat owner mistake is forcing them to interact with you. Cats are very independent. They don't like to be smothered with affection all of the time. They require their personal space. Cats do like affection, but when they want it, they'll come to you. Straight pimping. Number 5, teasing your cat with a laser pointer. Now this seems like a pretty good toy to play with. It did to me too. After all, they chase the dot, right? And why do they sell it in stores then? Well, that's a subject for another time. But having them chase a beam of light will ultimately lead to frustration for them. You see, they can't actually catch a beam of light. Unlike physical toys where they can touch and feel a sense of accomplishment once they catch it. When their paw touches the light, it confuses and frustrates them. This frustration will lead to stress. And if this happens too often, this stress can contribute to health problems. Y'all always want some more. So I'll give y'all for not exercising that cat. Now we all know that dogs need exercise, and taking them for a walk is one way to do it. Now you can take your house cat for a walk also, but whether you choose to do this or not, your cat still needs exercise too. Cats that don't exercise can become overweight and build pent-up energy. This pent-up energy can lead to them becoming destructive. Another way to exercise them is by playing with them using interactive toys that evoke your cat's predatory nature. So look, I figured I'd ask the crew what mistakes I make. This ought to be interesting. So Robin, do I make any cat owner mistakes? Thank you, Robin. So bruh man, do you think I make any cat owner mistakes? Thank you, bruh man. You the ringleader. I don't make cat owner mistakes, do I? Batman. You little ungrateful. So now we're down to the top 3. Here are the top 3 mistakes that cat owners make. Number 3 is no teeth maintenance. Like humans, cats develop plaque on their teeth. Also, like humans, if this isn't treated, it can lead to gum disease. Unfortunately, over 50% of all cats over the age of 3 have gum disease. To prevent this, it is important to brush your cat's teeth at least 3 times a week. I know, this can be very difficult, but it gets easier over time. There are also products on the market that you can put in your cat's water called water additives that perform similarly to brushing. Now I did a whole piece on cat's teeth. It's called Cat's Teeth Today. It covers a whole lot more on cat's teeth than I can cover here, so make sure to check that out. I'll leave the link in the description. Number 2 on the list of cat owner mistakes would be free feeding. Free feeding, or leaving food down all of the time, is a major issue for house cats. Now we mean well by doing this, thinking that our cats will never be hungry, but cats need more regulation of their diet than this. Feeding them this way will ultimately lead them to becoming overweight or even obese, which of course leads to too many health problems to list here. Set specific times of the day to feed your cat, or if your schedule doesn't permit this, you can buy an automatic food dispenser and set times using that. Well guys, it's been fun, but now we're down to number 1. And the number 1 mistake that cat owners make is rarely visiting a vet. Cats are animals that try to hide health problems as to not look vulnerable to predators. It can become easy to fall into the thinking that there are no problems because we don't see any. The only way to be sure that your cat is healthy is by taking them to the vet for a checkup. An annual checkup should be the minimum. This makes it easier to catch potential problems and illnesses before they can cause too much damage. And remember, treat your animals well. They didn't ask to be there with you, but now all they have is you. Treat them like family, fam.